So I have something else to share with you guys, and hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to my life behavior de arte rata familia. So this is my first video for 2021. Before I get into this video, happy new year to all of you guys, to each and every single one of you. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope your year started off amazing, and I want to wish you all a blessed new year, a happy, joyous, successful year. And yeah, want to wish you guys all the best, and thank you guys so much for all of your support, your love, and thank you guys just for being there for me. So this is my second time recording this video, because the first time I was like, I just got stuck. I don't know, like okay, my second time filming this video, so bear with me, please, bear with me. I am just not feeling myself today. I don't know why. And that smile. So before we get into this video, if you guys are new to my channel, hi, my name is AJ and welcome to my journey. All you need to do to join the Behaza de Arte Rata Familia is click on that subscribe button, and also click on the bell button so that you can get a notification as to when I post a new video. And for the new viewers, you don't want to miss when I post a new video, so turn on that, click on that bell. Also, like this video, give this video a thumbs up, please. It's 2021. Show me some love. So yeah, let's get into this video. Just trying to like picture all of you like just sitting in front of me and me talking to, like, you know, being a motivational speaker, I'm usually in front of like a whole crowd, like telling my whole life story, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want to get into too much detail about it. So yeah, so I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna like go into too much detail, but I'm just gonna tell you guys where it started and get into the current situation, if that makes sense. So in some of my videos, I've been talking about like certain things that I've been going through, certain things that were too complicated for me to talk about, and that I was going to be doing a video about it, a video about me talking about it to you guys. So this is the video. Sorry if I'm sounding a bit tired or awful, like I'm not feeling myself, but I'm here filming this video. I wanted to wait for like the right time to film this video and not like film it last year because of everything that was happening and going on, and I didn't want to like rush anything as well, and I just didn't want to cry. But last night I went to bed crying, like bawling my eyes out, crying. Fell asleep this morning around like 2:30 from crying and just thinking about everything that's been happening. So I think that's one of the reasons why I'm also like not feeling myself. I feel just like a bit tired. But anyways, that's not why you're here to listen to me moaning. You're here to listen to my story. So this all started once upon a time. This all started 10 years ago, about 10 years ago, plus minus 10 years ago. So I have been abused by my biological parents, both mother and father, physically, mentally, emotionally. Oh, I thought I said the word wrong. I've been abused physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, verbally, sexually as well, and economically. So I've been abused by both my parents, by friends and family, by an ex-boyfriend, by my parents' friends. So a lot has been going on, and if you guys want to know the full story about that, you guys can go and watch my other two videos at my two documentaries. No, there's 3 of them. I have filmed 3 documentaries about my story, on like me explaining the full detail of like how the abuse went down, like where it started, how it started, why it happened, and all that. So I'll be leaving the links down in the description for you guys to see, and also putting up a screenshot of the video somewhere so that you guys can see and don't get like confused or lost. I have been sexually assaulted by an ex-boyfriend twice in 2017. I kept it to myself for a really long time, and a year later the truth came out that I was sexually assaulted by my ex-boyfriend. I went to go and see a social worker, and she was like, I think she like had me in a corner or something. Like like my intention was not to tell anyone, but it came out and I told her. So she was like writing a letter form or something, and then in the form she wrote a rape. So I did my research and everything. So being sexually assaulted also means rape and sexually abused. Yeah, so that's where it all started. Fast forwarding to the present. So about 3 months ago, I was evicted from my apartment because of COVID. I wasn't kicked out, I wasn't fired from my job or anything. We all know what it's been happening during COVID while the pandemic has been happening and everything. So because a lot of people are getting this wrong and are assuming, and so I just want to clear the air. My roommate and I, along with a few other people, have been evicted from our apartments due to not paying rent anymore and due to COVID, and also the agencies who were in the why can't I get to the name of the word, okay, I don't know what's the word for that, but the agencies who were in the like the housing, the renting industry, like where you like buy an apartment or a house and you rent it out to people. Yeah, so the people who were in that industry also had to give up a few of their apartments because they could no longer afford it anymore due to COVID and no work and no money, like everything. And then I was panicking, I was crying. I made a video on that too. I'll link that down in the description down below. Made a video on that too, explaining why I had to move out, how it all happened, and what happened, what went on in that moment, how I was feeling. Moved out, moved back in with my grandma, and shit went down. So the day I moved out of my grandma's house, I was living on my own for about 2 years, and then I found out that my mother has been speaking shit about me behind my back. So I wasn't paying attention to it. I was like, living my life and focus on my career and whatever. Wasn't paying attention to it. And like my parents, my mom and my dad's friends and families would like come up to me, confront me about it, like question me on social media, start adding me on Facebook and Instagram and interrogating me like, why would you be mean to your parents, why would you do this, why would you, you should honor, the Bible says you should honor your mother and your mother and your Christian, your mother and your father and all that stuff. So I'm listening, I'm paying attention to these things that the people are telling me. I'm paying attention, but I'm also not paying attention, if you all know what I mean. Nevertheless, I moved back in with my grandma, and it got worse. So moved back in, I told my grandma, I'm not gonna say, I'm just gonna, I just need a place to sleep, but I'm here to just get back on my feet, and then I'm out of your hair again. Like, I don't want or need anything from you. I can look after myself, I can provide for myself. I'm still earning an income. I am still earning an income. So I don't like, I just basically needed a place to sleep. And she offered to give me a place to sleep, and just shit got worse, shit went down. My mother was like on my head, down my neck, and my mother has been stalking me on social media. She still is stalking me on social media. My parents don't like me. They don't like me, and my parents disowned me. My parents are out of my life. I think I explained that already. I told you guys that. They're out of my life. They're no longer in my life. They disowned me, and I just, cut all ties with them. But my mother is still like a hater, like a jealous girl. Like, just like, it's bad. Like, I can't explain it as bad. Like, when I think I can, like, when you're like down low, like, and you're being bullied. Like my mother is bullying me, but when you're being bullied by like a female or like a group of girls, like growing up, you're just being bullied, and they are bullying you to the point where you're like, one day, you're finishing school and you just separate. So now you as the, like, the kid who was being bullied, like, you focus on your career, you just, you living life forever, not paying attention to nobody, to nothing, and poof, you just like become popular or famous, or this badass chick, or this movie star, or this famous business owner, this, like, so you were here. So as soon as you hit the top and that bully sees you, that bully just all of a sudden like hates you and like despises you so much that they want to make your life a living hell. That's what I'm going through right now. Like nobody knows what I'm going through, nobody knows how I feel, what I'm feeling, because nobody like believes me, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm not here to explain myself to you, I'm not here to make you understand, I'm not here to make you believe me, because honestly I don't give a shit. It's fucking 2021, I don't give a shit. But I am here to just tell my story, because I do document my life. My channel is about me telling my story, my experiences, what I'm going through and all that. So my mother has been on my case since I moved in here, and then I took one of my sister's puppies. I got a puppy from my sister. So my parents don't like animals. They don't like animals. So ever since I've been here, I've only been here for 3 months. I've been being stalked, I've been bullied, I am being harassed, I am being assaulted, and all of those, I did like all my research. So it basically like means defamation of character. If you guys don't know what that means, Google up. Defamation of character means when someone is spreading is spreading lies about you, or making up stories that are not true, or accusing you of things that are not, but are basically false. So that is what defamation of character means, and I am being accused that I haven't, like, I am out of my parents, I'm not even in their face, I'm out of their hair, but my mother's been accusing me of things that I never even done, I don't even know of, I didn't even see, I didn't even do. She also calls me a prostitute and tells my sisters that I'm a bad role model and a bad influence, telling my younger sister that she shouldn't hang out with me because I dress like a prostitute, telling people that I'm a stripper, that I post naked pictures on my social media, that, and all of this lies. So I just want to like clear the air. Everybody goes through shit. I'm going through shit, but I'm going through the worst shit in my whole entire life, and I've been dealing with this for 10 years, and to be going through it in the new year, it's like it's tiring, it's exhausting. I have been suicidal, I have been, just, I suffer from depression and anxiety, like I still do. So that is like worse. Like I overthink things, I go to bed and I crying, and like my parents are like so out to get me that it's not even funny. My mother and my father threatened me. My mother threatened to freaking shoot me with a gun. My father threatened me. It's, I don't even know how to explain it. And with everything going on, I've been in and out of court, in and out of the police station, and it's tiring, it's exhausting, because like 10 years, like nobody's doing nothing about it. The 21st of December, which is on a Monday, my mother threatened me. Okay? Threatened to shoot me if child welfare came to take her kids away. She threatened to shoot me along with my sisters and my grandma. 2 days later, the 23rd of December 2020, which is on a Wednesday, I went to court. I don't have my papers, I'm not showing you. I freaking tore it up because I was so pissed off. So went to court with my mother. I took out a protection order against her, and this is probably like the 3rd time I've done that over the years. I took out a protection order against her for defamation of character, because she is ruining my life and putting out a bad name there for me. And like, and guys, My mother does the same. She did the same thing she does every single year. Every time I take her to court for protection order, something that she's doing, like, she cries in court. She first lies, and not only that, she lies, she goes off topic, starts to cry, acts innocent, and like saying she's been there for everyone and all this, and like, yeah, okay. Round of applause to your mother. Well done. Well done. And I know she's watching this. Yes, to my biological parents, I know you both are watching this, and I don't care what you do after you see this video. I don't care what you say. You can go and tell the whole world. You can go and tell your friends. You can go and tell your family members, whoever's on your side, that I'm lying. I don't care. The proof is there, the evidence is there, so I don't care. This is my story, so I'm telling my story. You got your chance to tell your side of the story in court, which are all lies, and somehow the court believes us. So for you guys, to my viewers and my supporters, if you guys are living in Cape Town, in Athlone area, and you guys do decide to take someone to court, do not go to Athlone court, because ever since that day, like, the court has been these, like, there was just a bad thing going about the court on social media. Don't go. From my experience, like, over the years, they are not going to believe it. They're not going to do anything about it. That's why kids out here be committing suicide left to right, because nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to believe the kids anymore, or the youngsters, because apparently the parents or the elderly people know more and know better, and not always speaking the truth. So I do not recommend Athlone court at all, because no matter how right you are, no matter how many evidence and proof you have, no matter how honest you are, no matter, like, if you've been telling the truth throughout and not one white lie, they are not going to believe you. They are not going to side with you. They are going to, yeah, they're going to believe the villain and not the victim. So bad experience, and I know of a few people who have been in and out of that court who actually dealt with the same thing. So bad idea. Also, don't run to the police station for everything, because they're not going to help you. They are not going to help you. Don't go to social workers. Don't go to psychiatrists. They are not going to help you. Not all of them are bad. You get like a few of those nice, like just that 1%, like, to be honest, like, straight out, that 1% who are nice detectives, who are nice cops, who will actually help you. And I had actually a few nice cops who helped me with a situation when my father threatened me. There were a few nice cops who actually helped me, like, you know, they still talk to me to get through every day. And the law is corrupt. The law believes the bad guys, the villains, and not the victims. So you tell me, how many suicides does it take for parents to believe the kids? How many suicides does it take for the law to open up their eyes and believe the teenagers or the kids? How many suicides does it take for people to actually open up and be open-minded and listen to other people? How many suicides does it take for people to actually support those going through depression and anxiety and being mentally unstable? Like, how many? So, like, despite everything that is happening and going on, this video is not to badmouth anyone. This video is not to like, plot revenge or be hateful. I have no hate in my heart, guys. I am not that type of person. Like, I'm really not. That's just tiring. I'm so focused on my career, bettering myself every day and making money, hustling hard, because of COVID also that is happening on top of everything. Like, I am just so focused on myself and my career that I ain't got no time for none of that. Like, I don't have no space in my mind, my heart, and my life for no negativity, for no bad vibes, for no toxic people, for none of that. So if you guys are coming after me, know that God is always with me. if you guys think I'm lying, if you think I am making up things, if I'm not someone who is an attention seeker. Like, I get attention, I get enough attention from my supporters and like my fans. It's sorry. So I have no time for that whatsoever. So if y'all are coming after me, that's fine. If y'all are hating on me, that's fine. I don't wish no bad upon no person who hates me, no person who is jealous of me. Like, I wish you all the best in your life, honestly, because I am too matured and too grown for that. So like, the sad thing is, most of this is coming from my parents, and to think that I found out my mother is like stalking me and accusing me of things I never even did, and oh my gosh, like harassing me and putting my life through hell and bad mouthing me, telling people like, oh, I'm a prostitute, I am posting naked pictures. And she said all of these things in court. And I was looking at the judge and I was like, I'm a model, I do artistic nudes, I do lingerie, I do underwear shoots. That's how I earn my money. That is how I'm able to provide for myself and take care of myself. There's nothing wrong with that. And you will not believe what the judge said. I kept quiet. I was like, okay. And then okay, the judge declined my protection order. I was like, it's fine. Like, oh, court, police, that stuff. Never again. I was like, 2020, like, I'm done. I'm leaving all of that there. I'm gonna take life into my own hands. And if the lawyer's not gonna do anything about it, I'm gonna do something about it. I'm no longer gonna do things the legal way, play nice and all of these things. I'm gonna go straight to the highest court, the highest management of like the police and the lawyers. I'm not gonna go to these stupid local places who can't even freaking do their job properly. I'm being straight, like damn straight. Gonna go to professionals who knows what they are doing, who has been in the industry longer, people who fights for justice, who fights for what is right, who knows what is right from wrong, who's willing to listen to you, who's willing to fight for you, who's willing to support you and be there, and just like not let the bad people get away with their bad things. So I told myself I'm just gonna start doing it, and just not pay attention to it. But at the same time, like, it's hard for me not to pay attention to it when like I'm being spoken bad about every single day, and I'm being threatened almost every single day. Like, my life is being threatened. Like, I have to watch my back when I'm walking, like look over my shoulder the whole time. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I told myself this year I'm just like, and despite everything that happened, like New Year's, when the first day of 2021, I have been getting, because I haven't been like active recently or posting any pictures or anything, and I won't post any pictures or like be active like online because of what I went through, like everything that was happening. So I wasn't, and I apologize for not posting and for not being active or anything, but now you guys know why. So thank you guys for those of you who have been sending me positive messages, who have been just there for me, who have been interacting with me, keeping me company. Yeah, thank you guys, I appreciate you guys. And for all of your messages, I was crying, I was so emotional, because to think that those were people who like are after me, like trying to get me down and badmouth me and just see me fail in life. There was much more people who wanted to see me succeed than people who want to see me fail. And the more people who were sending me the messages, like the positive messages and all this love and support and best wishes for the year, and the people who told me like they wanted to see me succeed, those are the people who motivates me, who wants me to like keep pushing. And not only those people, but God, like as much as I want to give up, and I hate myself for this, as much as I want to give up, God is like, we ain't doing that today. We are not doing that today. You're gonna get back up and you are going to film today. You are going to go on set today. You are going to make that movie today. You are going to release this today. You are going to do that today. You are going to go to that orphanage today. You're going to do this promotion. Like, And I'm like, it's my passion, it's what I want to do. Why do people like hating me so much? Why are people like coming after me? Why do people want to like see me fail? And like, I'm the nicest person you can meet. I have the most respect for everyone. Like, I am not like, I am not someone who would do that to you. So why would you want to do that? I know you're jealous of me, I know you don't like me, I know that I don't know. I have no idea what is going through people's minds these days, and I don't have time to sit and think about that because I don't got time for that. So I hope I didn't confuse you guys, and I hope that you guys understand what I've been trying to say. I have been trying to put this in as much detail as I can, and while I'm editing this video, if I feel like this video isn't good enough, I'm going to be doing a retake on this video, explaining to you guys in the best way possible. I'm really trying. I'm like so tired, like my depression hasn't kicked all the way out yet, so I'm still, you know, going through it in my feelings and everything. My anxiety hasn't kicked out yet fully. My OCD hasn't kicked out yet fully. My suicidal thoughts hasn't kicked out yet fully. So yeah, so much to think about. Just so much to think about. I really try not to overthink a lot or at all, because it fucks me up, and like I'm so stressed out. Not only do I have to like watch out for myself and protect myself, but I have 3 sisters, a grandma and an aunt that I have to look out for, protect and fight for, and like it's, guys, I'm only 21. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. I have twin sisters who are 18 turning 19 this month. Actually in a week. I have a 12-year-old sister whom I have to be there for and look after. I have a 77-year-old grandma and a 69-year-old aunt. I think she's 69 this year. 68, yeah, she's 68-year-old aunt that I have to look after. So it's a lot of work. And not only that, like I'm working 2 to 3 jobs. I went back to working 2 to 3 jobs because of COVID again. And for me to get back onto my feet again and look after my family, look after myself, provide for myself, so I can get out of this freaking place, guys. So the place I am filming at is this used to be my room. It's now my younger sister's room. Became hers the day I moved out, just 2 years ago. In this household that I'm in, this is where it all started, this is where it all began, and this is the last video that I will be making talking about it. This is where this is all going to end. So it started here, it's ending here. I'm going to be leaving this in this house and just, you know, hopefully just moving away from it, from everything, because this is too much for me. Also, a lot of people have been telling me this actually for the almost whole month of December last year. In 2020, the Bible says, like, they hear my story, they're listening, they are hearing me out, but they're not listening, they're not paying attention. So you know how you like just, when someone is talking to you, listening to them, but you're not actually listening, so which means you're just like hearing them because it's going in one ear and out the other. Then you get those people who like you can talk to, they listen. So when you listen, when you are really listening to someone, you are paying attention to what they are saying. So a lot of people have been telling me, like, over the past 2 years probably, the Bible says you should honor your mother and your father. Yes, I know, you should honor your mother and your father. Firstly, my parents are not setting that example for me or my siblings. My mother is so disrespectful and rude to her mother, which is my grandma who raised us. So rude and disrespectful to her. She threatens her own mother, which is my grandma. She abuses her mentally, verbally and emotionally. My grandma's like stressed out and everything. So no role model. That's not a good role model. That's a bad example. She neglects her kids, all 5 her kids. That's bad example. Not a role model. She threatens her kids. She hates her kids. She sides with her husband and family over her kids. She chooses partying over her kids. Well, both my parents, they choose partying over their kids. They choose gambling, going to the casino most of the time over their kids. So how is that supposed to be setting an example or being a role model for your kids if you are doing it to your kids and to your own parent? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you're supposed to be an example for your kids, but you're not. And her kids, which is me and my siblings, we turned out perfectly fine. Thank you to my grandma who was there. We were raised with manners. We were raised to be respectful despite being abused and going through all of that shit. Yes, honor your mother and your father, but you can only honor your mother and your father for so long. You can respect them for so long. You can listen to them and obey them for so long. Here's why. I have been abused. I'm going to say this again. I don't want to sound as if I'm like repeating myself, because I feel like I am, but here's why. Me being abused for so long. Me being accused of things I didn't even do, like defamation of character, for so long. Me being stalked by my own parents for so long. Me being neglected for so long. You can only have so much respect for your mother and your father, but for so long. Like, as a kid, as a child growing up, going through all that, the more older you become, the more you start to mature, the more you start to realize things, the more you start to pay attention to the world and the people around you, to everything. The older you get, the more decisions you can make for yourself, the more mistakes and choices you can make for yourself, the more brains and mindset you have for yourself. So now you can start to think for yourself and do things for yourself. And there's only so much you can do. Like, no matter whether it's a child, a parent, a grandparent, a great-grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, a friend, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, husband, wife, if you know what they are doing is wrong, you have every right to cut all ties with them. You have every right to do what is right for you. You have every right to protect yourself, keep yourself safe. You can report it if you want to, but like I said, I don't. The law and courts is just not in my books anymore. But you have every right to do what is best for you, for your life, for your future. Secure your future, protect yourself, be safe. Because at the end of the day, you can honor your mother and your father, but only for so much. Like, only for so long. For, like, enough is enough. At some point, enough is enough. I've dealt with it for over 10 years. Enough is enough. Like, I'm tired of fighting. So guys, don't be coming at me, don't be telling me you should apologize to your parents, you should forgive your parents, you do this, you should do that. You guys don't know what like, y'all don't know what is happening, what is actually going on. In this situation, it's not the kids who need to apologize to the parents, but the parents who need to apologize to the kids. Our parents needs to apologize to me and my siblings and my grandma for the disrespect, for the torture, for the trauma that they put us through, for the abuse, and for everything that they put us through. We're not expecting it. I'm not expecting it. I gave up all hope of things ever changing, of expecting it. I'm sorry, or like, I'm done. Like, these things can only go on for so long. Like, it traumatizes you as a kid, as an elderly person. Like, it leaves like a huge dramatic change in your life and in your, like, I'm sure y'all know what I mean. My voice is changing. My voice is starting to change. I can hear myself. My voice starting to change. This is how you know I've had enough, guys. But yeah, like, enough is enough. Like, yes, it's okay to listen to other people when they say like you should honor your mother and your father, you shouldn't be respectful, but at the end of the day, people need to realize and think to themselves like, okay, let me not just listen to what that person has to say, let me listen. And a lot of people, like 90% of the people that I'm around have been well, not 19, probably like 98, 99% of the people have been listening to what my parents have to say. So to my biological parents, you told your story, you've badmouthed your family, your kids, whatever, you told your story to whoever you needed to tell your story to. I'm telling my story now, and at the end of the day, those people who listen to one side of the story, like, I already know it's pointless just explaining myself to you, talking to you, whatever, because I know you're not going to be interested in listening to like my side or the next person's side of the story. So my advice to you is listen to both sides of the story. And when I say listen to both sides, I mean like listen and pay attention so you know who is lying and who's telling the truth. And I promise you,
Let me tell you something. I promise you, boo boo. I promise you, boo boo.
you will know. If you listen to my, like in my case, in my like the situation I'm in, listen to my parents and listen to the kids. Who you gonna believe? Because in my case, in my situation, my parents are telling the truth. Everybody's believing them because they are listening to one side of the story. Where's the other side? They don't want to listen to the other side. Why? Because it's 5, 6, 7, 8 against one, against two people. So yeah. I'm done talking about this anymore. I wasn't gonna say anymore. I'm done talking about this. I'm tired. I can't. Mm-mm. This is too much, guys. This is like so tiring. So tiring. Is something else I wanted to say. Oh, on my status, I posted. Let me just get my phone. I actually wanted just to shout out a few people for their positive messages, because this is what also kept me going when the year started. I was forever thankful and grateful. I don't think I have everything though. Let me see. So this guy messaged me on Facebook. Nathan Biggs. Shout out to you, Nathan Biggs. He said, we had like a conversation because I wasn't live. And then he said, see, there's a reason you're my crush. I asked him why. I'm not going to read everything, just like the part that, made me smile. He said, see, there's a reason you're my crush. I asked him why. He said, because you're an amazing person. And he said, I love your channel. And I was like, thank you. Oh my god, I wanted to cry. I posted on my Instagram story. I'm not sure if everyone saw this, but I posted, I will be giving advice on all my social media platforms, which is Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and I said TikTok, I think. Wait. It's Instagram, it's Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat. Yeah. So I will be giving advice on all my social media platforms, and YouTube, on YouTube Live, or posting a YouTube video about it. And I said, if there's anything you need and want advice on, comment on my most recent post or DM me. You can inbox me, DM me, message me, it doesn't matter. Also let me know whether you want to be known or unknown. So what I mean by this is, I was actually thinking about There was 2 different ways I was thinking about this. So I know this is completely like off the topic of this video, but I just want to quickly just, you know, put this in there and explain it to you guys, because a lot of you guys were confused. There's 2 ways of doing this. I will be either doing a video on it, like recording a video, or going on live. So I will be going on live on my TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If you want to stay anonymous, it's fine. If you want to be known, like, or you want to like co-host me in a live and ask me for advice, I will be doing it on live. I will be doing it like on a video also. So you can either show your face or like tell me, okay, like you don't mind me mentioning your name, or you can like be unknown, which means like I don't need to mention your name, like nobody can see your face, whatever. So yeah, let me know. This person, Maverick Disciple on Instagram, said, can't wait to witness all your success. And I cried. That is what gives me more strength and energy to want to continue fighting for my passion, for my dreams, for my career. And it makes me want to stay more focused on myself, my career, and just bettering myself every day, because at the end of the day, we all got ourselves. In the end, we all got ourselves. So there you have it. I'm actually getting hot, guys. I'm so stressed out. Like, you guys can see it, you guys can hear in my voice, I'm tired and I'm so stressed out, like. But that is it for this video. This is the first video of 2021, and if I'm not happy with this video while I'm editing this video, then I will be posting it, and then I'll have to do a take 3. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family, and also do not forget to turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified every time I do upload a new video. This is, but also it's not the last time you're gonna see me like this, in this mood, in this state, in this condition. Y'all know I'm a happy person, positive person, good energy, good vibes. It's just like this whole household and everything that has been happening is like stressing me out a lot, making me tired, and like draining the life out of me. Like, it's draining the daylight and night life out of me. So yeah, is there anything else I wanted to say? No. The video is already like 45 minutes long, so almost 50 minutes long. So that is it. Also, do not forget to spread the word and show some love. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in as always. I'll see you guys in the next video.